Okay, we've got another escape room here. This is the Space Museum escape. Also on Masa's games, and I'm going to start here. So if we look around, we've got a safe with blue square puzzle, and that can change colours there. Spacesuit with 1, 2, 3 written on it. Keyhole here with various dots around. As you can see, there's also dots on the roof here which have the same colours. And they will end up corresponding to all the various parts. We're going to get all of them around to where this exit sign is. So we've got these ring puzzles, small hexagonal hole, a globe with diagram on it there. We've got another safe here that looks like with the one on the spacesuit. Another safe here with letters and various numbers on it. I will reset that. Another safe here with that basically set ovals on it. Newton's cradle, model of Saturn, a light here, circles on it, a switch, another ring puzzle on a safe, another safe here with WSD on it, a small hole with an N in it, the exit sign, and you can see there's a door on the other side of the exit there. There is a small hatch here with a groove. We have got this lunar module thing with basically a moon phase puzzle. We've got the ladder, we've got a satellite dish and screwed down, I think satellite dish thing there, yeah. Down here we've got some binoculars you are being held by the claw. Can't do anything with that. And we've got a little safe here with code there. It's got binoculars looking at the exit sign. And we've got a high up safe here that we can't get to yet. Okay. So first we're going to look at the spacesuit. As you can see, we've got 1, 2, and 3. This looked like that safe that was around before. So we're going to match these into the safe. And given that these ones are backwards, we're also going to do it backwards. So 1 was that way, I believe. 2 was that way. And 3 was straight down. And we'll stand for compass. Okay, so we can now, if we have a look at this model of Saturn, it's got the same colors as this puzzle down here on the ground. So given the size of the rings, the size of the rings can change on the puzzle. If we match them to the puzzle down here, we should get this open. So the orange is in the middle, the yellowy, beigey one is the next one out, and the brown one is just out inside that, and that other one is there. Now we've got a compass needle. Now, you saw this little indent here. This is the same shape as this compass. And we also have a compass needle we can put in there. It's east, down, west. So we've got this little safe down here. If we put that into the same, put that code that it just gave us into the thing. So west, east, south, and west. Now get a key. Now the only keyhole in this room that we can see is this one. And this will turn us around to the yellow part. So we'll go to the apple tree. We'll drop the apple. There is a little diagram on the apple like the one on the Earth Saturn model. and we've got a handle, the hexagonal thing, part there. If we use this, we can then turn this around, and we're going to model the moon as well. Now, as you can see, these have all got elliptical images on them there, and some of them have got dots, and some squares have got dots, which is what this safe down the bottom here does. So if we overlay all of these patterns with each other, we will get our answer. So the Earth one has got one that's leaning down to the southeast. In that one, the Moon one has one that's going to the southwest, and a straight up and down one in the first part. So that one. Oops, now we've gone too far. That one. Then the Apple has got one going southeast and a southwest one there. So that one and that one. And this brings us another key. So we can now turn the room again to the green. So once we went on to here, we've got a moon model, and we're going to do a button here. Now, if we watch the colors of the thing go, the various lights. So now we do the moon phase puzzle on the lunar rover. It started off as that one, yeah, half moon, other half, yeah, quarter moon, quarter moon. So that one, that one, that one, and then that one. This opens up the lunar rover so we can get inside. Now, if we look into here, we can see there's a couple of windows. Oh, we also got a wrench. We can't do anything with that. And we're missing some buttons here. We also see a couple of small windows here with red and yellow, and they've got a number in them. And this safe happens to have the similar type of thing here. So if we look into the window, this would be a 4 in Roman numerals. This is the yellow one is a 3. Oops. Go back in here. 3. Now, somewhere or other, we need to find a white window as well, which happens to be over here. Now we've got 2 and 4 in that one. And if I stay on the right bloody spot, 2 and 4. We now get a button. And we can put this button in here. That's a claw button. Release the binoculars for us. So let's grab them. Now these binoculars, the binoculars looking at the exit sign here, so let's have a look at what this exit sign is telling us. 5286. So we're 5286. And we've got another key. And while we're actually here, let's go up here. And we can unscrew the satellite dish. So let's go here. Turn this around to black blue. And we now have another puzzle here with a satellite dish in it. So we can now put that satellite dish in here. And that has found us a code here. Now we saw these type of shapes here. A, B, yeah, capital A is capital and lowercase, well, capital and lowercase ones there. So if we match all these to the grid that's just been given to us, we can get a code here. So capital C, lowercase b. Capital C, lowercase b is that same blue, so we're all fine on that one. Capital A, lowercase b. Capital A, lowercase b, so it's the light blue. So capital C, lowercase c is yellow. and capital A lowercase c is green. And this gives us another button. Okay, given we found the other button in here, we can now attach that to the lunar rover. Now we've got another set of Roman numerals in these things, and as you can see, there's a similar safe up on top of the lunar rover now that we can now reach. So there's a 2 and a 1 in the red and yellow. Oops. Up here. 2 and 1. And our other window has changed as well, so we've got 3 and 3. And that gives us a tablet. Now, we've also got some other bits. Where else can we go now? Let's have a look in here. We've got a short video on there. And we've now got a safe here which has very similar dots. So if we find the spot where the video has all of them in order, so red, blue, yellow, green, when it's in the line. Red, blue, yellow, green. We can now get a coin. And we've got a weird little line on there. We'll come back to that in a bit. We can use that coin to open this up. And we get another key. Now, we're going to go back over here. We are going to turn the room again to the dark blue. And we have now got circles and some lines. So, as you can see, these aren't really doing much at the moment. So we wanted to do something else beforehand. Oh, and one other thing we're going to do is we've now found a piece of paper, and we saw these little arrow things somewhere else down here. So let's use that on there. We've now got W, T, U, and S have marked. And if we see there was another safe here with a similar pattern. So if we go with that, W, T, S, and U. Did I have that in the right order? I don't think I did. Sorry, W, T, U, S. And that gives us a switch, which can fit conveniently in here. And now we have a little diagram here. And that one, and also have a lock and a little diagram on this coin here. Now, if we follow the things, follow this in order, so up, across, down, up, down. We also have this little puzzle here on the thing. Meant to mention that before. So up, across, down, up, down. Up, across, down, up, down. So outline, outline, filled, 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 outline. Now we've got a little thing there with all those shapes we saw before. Now what we have to do here, you saw this tablet-shaped object here, and we saw some similar sort of half elliptical shapes here. If we put these shapes into that other puzzle in the right configuration, we'll have the pattern for the thing in the room. So let's go and do that. So that one's facing up, that one was on the ground. This one was that way, and that one was that way. They're basically facing each other. This sets these into motion, and the various circles come up and change order. So now we can do this puzzle on the side here. So the big rings don't move. You can see this. So it's the little rings there. The red one has gone vertical, and it's the middle ring. The blue middle ring has gone horizontal, and the green inner ring has gone horizontal as well. This gives us another key. This will take us into the purple room. Now get a pair of scissors and got various number letters here. We can't do anything with them as yet. So we take the scissors, we'll go here and get an iron ball. Everything else in the room is kind of fine at the moment. Now we use these iron balls to this iron ball in here. See, using the X there, it gets the 8. And we had a nice little safe here with numbers on it that we can match this up to. So X goes to 8. Y ends up at 2. So we can come across here. Y equals 2. Now Z was the next one. See where Z ends up. That ends up at 1. So we're already good there. And then W ends up at 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We get another key. And let's turn around to the exit. And now we can leave. And that is how you get through the Space Museum room.